I don't know. That's three words which we are afraid to say. And we would rather say that we know and effectively have matters become more complicated thereafter. Where does it come from? Why are we afraid to say these three words? I don't know. What are we afraid of? Why can't we say it? Adults and children, after they've been conditioned at school, are afraid to say those three words. I don't know. They're afraid of the repercussions. They're afraid of the backlash that is likely to unfold thereafter. It's something we've been conditioned with from our childhood, from our schooling. We've been conditioned to always say, I know, even if it means that we run into trouble as a result. We all remember at school when we said that we didn't know, we all remember how the teacher looked at us, how the teacher gazed upon us after we said such a thing. So we quickly learned that it's best to say, I do know, I know, even if we don't know. A little bit of humility goes far. A little bit of humility helps us get off the ground and improve our mental health. How many of us struggle with mental health and refuse to admit it? The numbers out there are staggering. It's a lot more than 1 in 4 people who struggle with their mental health. They would rather say, I'm not struggling with my mental health, or would they rather say, I'm perfectly fine? Unfortunately, it's the latter. We're afraid to say, I'm struggling. We're afraid to admit our weaknesses. Thing is, though, that when you admit your weakness, you have hence helped yourself. You feel better from within. You feel stronger from within. And for somebody else to bring you down takes a lot more energy, and it's a lot harder. When you say these three words, I don't know, you help yourself immensely. And I don't just mean you help yourself externally. People actually see that as a good thing. People respect that. I don't just mean that. I mean internally as well. You have hence given yourself the ability to realize that I don't know everything. I am not perfect. I'm humble. I don't know why I have the thoughts I have. I don't know why I feel the way I feel. I don't know why the things that happened to me in my life happened to me the way they did. I don't know. I'm not sure why. As a result of saying those three amazing words, you improve your life and you hence give yourself an amazing ability to let go of negative conditioning. We don't realize how we've been conditioned, and we don't realize the amazing strengths we have when we let go of our conditioning. We also don't realize that blaming somebody for our conditioning is the recipe of our own disaster. Blaming somebody, being dependent on another human being for our outlook, for our mental health, for our well-being, is the biggest recipe for disaster. What happens when you blame somebody else for how you perceive things? What happens when you blame somebody else for the cause of your problems in your life? You have hence put yourself in a very negative paradigm. You have hence put yourself into a very negative spotlight. You know, I find it really interesting. As a human being, I also struggle. I also fail sometimes to say those three words, I don't know. I also fail to admit that things are not perfect and I'm struggling with the imperfection I'm facing in my life. I also face scenarios like the following. You get into an elevator and it's not stopping at your floor and that frustrates you. I had that today, but today it didn't affect me. I wasn't frustrated. I got into an elevator and I went straight past the second floor and it got to the fifth floor. Had to go back down. I was with my friend and we both said, okay, it happened. We both did not react to the situation. It was an immensely powerful and it was an immensely positive message which is sent to my brain. What do I mean by that? In the past, I would have seen that situation and got frustrated. I probably would have gotten off at the fifth floor in anger or in frustration or in just wishing that the situation was different. I would have gotten off the fifth floor and walked down to the second floor and I would have felt frustrated even more. My point is that when you become more humble, when you embrace your humility, you give yourself that chance, you give yourself that ability to say, okay, I'm observing, I'm seeing the situation from a neutral perspective, I'm seeing the situation from a paradigm of as if I'm viewing this as an outsider, as if it's neutral, and you've hence given yourself the best ability to see life as something which is happening for you, not to you. I said that on my spiritual journey, I've kind of let go of that angle of viewing things. But the thing is that it's an observational perspective which also improves your life immensely. So whilst I can't promise to always see life as happening for me, I could assure you that I'm applying in my life a lot more areas of seeing life as happening. I can't promise you that I'm attaining this amazing achievement, but I'm applying it a lot more. I'm seeing a lot more opportunities to see life as happening for me, not to me. Again, what happens when you see life as happening for you and not to you? You hence give yourself the ability, that humility, that strength, which gets you off to that amazing place where you embrace yourself and find the goodness which life gives you. I'm going to come down a couple of notches now, and I'm going to share with you something that happened to me today. I'm going to show you how I actually applied something amazing when dealing with people, and I hence gave myself that ability to find my own strengths. I was conversing with some people today, and I kind of expected them to validate me and to say, wow, that's inspiring, or that's amazing. But they didn't. They didn't turn around and say that. Now, in my old paradigm, I would have said, I need their validation. I'm really amazing. Why are they not validating me? I didn't do that. You know what I did do? I said to myself, Jessica, I love you. That was really amazing what you said. I had this a few times today and it came really, really quick. And I was like, wow, I never thought I'd be able to achieve this kind of thing. I never thought I'd be able to achieve. Yes, I know all the workbooks and all the amazing techniques which I talk about, which are given out there, which tell you to apply in your life. But often enough, when it comes to that default state, where you're in that default situation and you need to really think quickly, you don't apply it because you can't. Because you just forget to apply it. I managed to apply it to myself today. I said to myself today, Jessica, you really are amazing. I love you, Jessica. I can't believe the strength, the determination, and the confidence which you had inside of you. I can't believe how far you came. I told that to myself, and I felt really, really empowered. I enjoyed the conversation I had with those people, and I felt extremely empowered thereafter. It gave me a huge boost of energy and a huge boost of confidence. Yes, I am growing. I'm excited about it. I know I'm a confident person. I know I have an amazing journey. I know I have been through an amazing journey. I know I have an amazing past which built me to be the amazing person I am today. That's today's video. Drop your comments if you have any thoughts or comments. Drop them in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, why not smash that like button? Feel free to share this video with your friends, family, acquaintances, peers, whoever you like. Share away. Drop a comment, and share away. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I love you.